Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Talk Wild presents the Vet Tech Chronicles. I am Tay, and today we are on episode 6, Pandemic Problems. Okay, so before we get into anything, make sure you guys follow me on all social media at Let's Talk Wild. Across the board, give me a thumbs up, a like, a share, a follow, all that good stuff. So let's jump right into it. Y'all already know I don't like wasting y'all time when it comes down to this. Okay, so pandemic problems, issues that may arise working in the vet field, the vet community, being a vet tech, a kennel tech, things of that nature during this time, because this is, something new. Hospitals across the world had to, adjust everything to be able to still provide medical care to their patients. And, it can be difficult across the board for everyone. So let's get into not being able to complete your clinical school hours. In my opinion, I recommend, if you do not have a clear understanding and path on basically how you're going to finish your clinical hours while you're in school, like, don't even enroll. Just wait, figure it out first. I did do episode 5, which was school options. So you guys can look at that past video, look in the description box. It has some resources, some links to help you guys pick online school or in-person school. But you need to make sure you do your thorough research to make sure you guys, choose the best option for you, of course. But if you are on a straight and narrow path, you have everything planned out, and you know how you're going to get your clinical hours, then, go ahead, enroll, do what you want to do. But if you don't have a clear-cut path and don't understand how you're going to finish those hours, don't even, enroll yet. In my opinion, it's up to you guys, though, whatever works for you. This is just my thoughts, and, you guys can take it, leave it, whatever, but it's here for you to, just options, okay? So, cut hours due to slow work. Work something out with your employer if you can, and it can be really tough. Hours are being cut for people because of slow work. Not a lot of people are bringing their animals into the hospital. I know in the beginning, when everything was getting shut down, that's what was happening. Like, people were slowing down on coming out, bringing their pets. But now, people are going to restaurants. They are just being out and about. Some of these cities, these people are in clubs and all of that stuff. So, people are a little bit more comfortable coming out. So things are picking back up again. But, also this does happen. Employers have taken this pandemic and used it as a way to fire their employees that they don't like. And that is something really real, and it has happened and is happening. They're like, oh, we're going to lay you off, but, we're never going to tell you to come back. We're actually going to fill your spot, because I can do that, because who's going to check me? And then if you try to file for unemployment, they may try to say, oh, no, make up lies and all of that. When indeed, this person didn't quit. They actually, wanted to still work, but you don't like them, so you fired them. That's a lot of the doctors, the practice owners, some of them, not all of them, in my opinion, allegedly, they are shiesty as hell. Okay? Which leads us into the next category, which is doctors and staff not going along with protocol. Like, in the beginning of the pandemic, like, I know for Maryland, their vet board was like, hey, no major surgeries if it's unnecessary, whatever. We're trying to keep the protective equipment in stock for human hospitals. You think these doctors care? You think these practice owners care? All they care about is money. They ain't said, oh, forget protective equipment. All of this stuff is running out and all of that because we're scrambling. I know in the United States, we're scrambling. So the board say, hey, guys, we're trying to save this stuff for the human hospitals. Don't do any unnecessary surgeries. These doctors don't care. See, the thing is, vets, they're not under a microscope like human doctors. So a lot of stuff, they get away with doing a lot of illegal stuff or things that they should not be doing. The two main things that doctors and practice owners really worry about is their inspection. When the inspector comes to inspect, the building, make sure everything is good, and their controlled drug logging. That is sometimes messed up, and they lie about that. But they get away with a lot of stuff because they aren't human doctors and they're not really under that microscope. Allegedly, in my opinion, but I've seen it. And it's crazy to me. Like, they just do what they want. And it's not because they care about the animals. It's about money. It's about money. And it sucks. But it's really happening out there. Not all of them. Some of them. You have to be very, working in the field, I would never, ever, 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 because was I being that naive like years ago? Oh, these people, they care about animals and all of that stuff. They're good people. And then it's like, they're not good people because a lot of stuff that they're doing is illegal. It's illegal. But they do it because they get away with it because they are not subjected to what human doctors may have to go through. But yeah, so a lot of that, not following protocols, not caring what's going on, some doctors not believing in the virus, still letting people in the buildings. It's a mess. And that leads us to vet techs doing appointments outside, okay, while the clients are in their cars with their pets, okay? Dealing with that combo can be frustrating, especially if you have a difficult client that doesn't want to listen to the hospital protocols. The vet techs have to go out here, get your information, and that's tough for the vet techs, especially during the winter and stuff like that. Like, the doctors aren't going outside. The doctors are staying inside and they are not going out. The vet techs are standing outside. What I've seen across the internet and what some of my friends are telling me, like, they are doing appointments outside. They are only letting certain amount of people in the hospital, if they're letting in people in the hospital at all. Euthanasias, dogs and cats and pets that's passing away. Of course, they get to come in. That would be disrespectful. You don't want to seem insensitive, but some hospitals are still letting them sit in their cars until it's actual time for for them to go along with that procedure. But it can be difficult, and when you have stressed clients, their pets will be stressed, can be stressed, and that can be really difficult. But don't let anybody disrespect you. Just take a breath. If you have some difficult clients, I know it is difficult right now. Like, it's really a pain, and it's also hard on the reception. They have to deal with so much stuff. They were getting a lot of calls before the pandemic even started. Because vet techs, you do it all. You're vet teching, kennel teching. You're also being reception. So it's a lot. now that things are picking up, even when the pandemic hit, reception was getting overflowed because people were calling saying, oh, is it the coronavirus, like the inside my dog vaccine and all that? And then they were just asking so many questions about can my dog get it? It's a lot of stuff that, people were in a rush to know because they've been stressed about their pets and stuff like that. So reception is getting way more calls because some hospitals is having like the clients call when they pull up, or when they get there, they're taking payments over the phone. So it's a lot of calling going on, a lot of the technicians standing outside talking to the clients, so it's just, but at the end of the day, the vet techs are still putting their health at risk. No matter if you're a vet tech, you're putting your health at risk anyway. You can wear a mask, you can follow the protocols. Hopefully your doctor isn't a hole and isn't, following the protocols set in place for your state or your city, just worrying about money and not the welfare of the staff. Because if you don't have staff, who are you going to have in the hospital to take care of these animals? Who are you going to, if your staff is not protected from what is going on, and you're not following these protocols and you put them in jeopardy, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You going to be hiring more people? I mean, people are looking for jobs, but that's new people that you got to train. Like, hospitals don't want to lose who they have right now, because besides, people keeping the little dirty secrets, the things that they do under wraps, they don't want, newcomers coming in, they knowing, or whatever the case may be. Well, people go in very naive, so they get away with a lot of stuff even more with new people. But, they're trying to keep who they have because, there's a lot going on right now. And if you have your staff already that, is hanging in there during the pandemic, why would you get rid of them? Well, not including the workers that are good workers. It's just they have a personal vendetta against them because they've done something wrong to that technician that was illegal, and you're trying to find a way to get rid of that technician. So using the pandemic is a reason and a way for you to get rid of, techs, which is completely crap. And if you have experienced that, file your unemployment and make sure you document everything. Oh, that's one of my number one. Document everything. Any altercation, any words exchange, any changes of schedules, anything, harassment, anything. Document it. Write it down. Okay? Keep your text messages. Keep all of that stuff. Because I'm telling you, these people be out here shiesty as hell. And like I said, the vets, they get away with stuff. They get away with it because they are not human doctors. Nobody's coming knocking on the hospital door saying, did you guys follow the protocol that we told you guys not to use the protective equipment because we need it for the hospitals? Did you guys not do the surgeries? Who's knocking on the hospital doors, making sure those things are things? And like I said, they lie about stuff. They be lying about the controlled drugs sometimes, trying to cover that up. A lot of stuff going on. Just if you have a difficult client, if you have a doctor that's not following protocols, I can't really tell you what to do with that, about the doctors not following the protocols. I mean, you can say something, but usually technicians don't, because it's like your job at stake. And that's why so much illegal stuff continue to happen, because nobody wants to speak up because they need their jobs. And they bank off of the staff not saying anything. That's what they bank off of. You need this job, so you're not going to say anything. I no longer need it, so I'm going to say something. And that's why we are here. Vet Tech Chronicles with Tay. Follow me on all social media at Let's Talk Wild. Because some things got to change, man. The staff is getting chewed up by clients, which I will be discussing next week on episode 7. Being a pet owner in the pandemic. They be out here stressing the vet techs out over the phones, getting irritated because they can't come into the hospital. Those clients that get favoritism from the doctors because they spend so much money at the hospital. Coming there, cussing out staff because they can't come in the building. You know how long I've been coming there? You know how long I've been bringing my pets here? Calling a doctor by their real name. I know so-and-so. I've been coming here. Okay, I don't care how long you've been coming here, ma'am. And y'all gonna have to wait in your car like everybody else. Because the technicians are already putting their health on the line to make sure, besides, their livelihood, but, people that are vet techs, they're passionate about this. So they're making sure that your pets is cool. Your pets are straight. Don't disrespect them. Period. If they tell you to do something, do it. But I'm gonna get more into that next week. Because y'all be trying it. These pet owners be trying it. And I'm tired of the disrespect. And especially during a pandemic, shut your mouths. To the vet techs out there, kennel techs, vet assistants, vet receptionists, don't let these people disrespect y'all. And now is the time to really put y'all foot down and let your office managers know and let your doctors know you're not dealing with this. Period. It's a pandemic. You're putting your health on the line, even still coming in and providing care for these animals and all that. Don't allow any disrespect. Breathe, take a deep breath, exhale, all of that good stuff. Be professional, but don't let anybody disrespect you. Because when it's all said and done, you guys are the ones taking care of these animals, period. And that's just what it is. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So y'all need to get respect. Some things need to change. Vet techs need unions. I don't care what people are saying. Vet techs need unions. Period. Because it needs to be a vet tech alliance, a union, association, something of that nature to protect the vet techs. Because the disrespect is out of this world. It be like from the doctors to the clients. And then the doctors expect you to take harassment and all the verbal threats or the things that people say, these rude clients. It's disgusting. And then you have to go in the back and deal with the doctor that has a bad attitude, the lying, the conniving one. Allegedly, in my opinion. It's a mess. And you guys need to value yourselves, know your worth. Because you are valued. You help these people pets. You help their animals. You help keep them alive. And you build relationships and bonds with these animals. And you're still coming in. You're still working. You're taking abuse from your doctor, the practice owners, the clients, calling over the phone. Being disrespectful, yelling at you. Don't take it. Y'all gotta stop taking it. Y'all have to put y'all foot down. Something has to happen. Because that's like a serious issue. That is a very serious, the disrespect is crazy. You wouldn't believe it, but it happens. Just because kittens and dogs are in the mix doesn't change anything. Doesn't change business. Doesn't change corrupt people that own these businesses that get away with stuff. But that's just my opinion and my thoughts, allegedly, even though I've seen it. But I got to still throw that out there, for legal purposes and whatnot. But I just want you guys to value yourself and don't let nobody disrespect you. I know it's difficult, and they may be already, like some of you guys, if you're just now getting into the vet field and adjusting to the new norm, basically what it is, just hang in there, stick with it if this is what you really want to do. And for the people that has been dealing with this stuff consistently, coming up on a year now, I'm just sending my love, and I just hope that you guys have the strength one day to just not take the abuse from anybody. Like I said, know your worth. Know what you bring to the table, and what you're doing is valued. You are a essential worker. Period. That when everything was getting shut down, that hospital stayed open. You are an essential worker. And you should be treated as such. Y'all need more money. And y'all shouldn't have to take crap. Period. Because it's too much going on. You're still coming into work. You're risking your health. And you guys are doing it for the well-beings of the patients. But the corrupt doctors just want to, they want their money. Period. It's not about the animals. It's about money. It's a business. When them doctors first start, in my opinion, allegedly, it's about the animals. But then as that money starts to roll in, and they see how easy it is to get the money and different ways to get money, which I will be discussing in a future episode, doctors and practice owners cheating people out of their money, saying that they've done procedures on their pets and they didn't, charging innocent people that barely have money, coming in there with scraping pennies to pay for their pets procedures, and they aren't doing the procedures but charging the people like they did the procedures. It's a lot of stuff that goes on. That episode is going to really have me riled up. You see how I riled up I was starting to get? Because it happens. I've seen it. And it makes me so mad. And it has made me so angry. So angry. So angry. That's why we're here. Vet Tech Chronicles. Because I can speak up. Y'all that's in the field already or getting in the field, Y'all may not feel like y'all can speak up, which is understandable. I can. I don't give a I don't care. Because this stuff needs to be exposed. This stuff needs to be told to pet owners out there. There's a lot of stuff going on, man. Y'all just don't know, but I hope y'all continue to stay on this ride with me, because it's a lot, and it's just gonna get, juicier and juicier and juicier, honey. Cause the stories, I'm really to be in my bag, honey. Okay, I'm ready to be really in my bag and really start getting into these stories. I'm just, giving y'all the basis. The basics, not the basis. The basics first. Like, because y'all just think it's all, like I said, puppies and kittens, and it ain't, G. It's not. Just stay focused, guys. And I just hope, you guys stay safe, stay healthy. Make sure your pets, your personal pets, are healthy. because healthy. Because, you know, vet techs can bring stuff home to their pets, you know. And with all these different strains of the virus, just it's mutating and all of that stuff. Scientists are, you know, saying basically that they're going to have to make a vaccine for pets. So, and from the reports, they're saying that Russia has already started, you know, making a pet vaccine. And it's just, I don't foresee anything changing. I think technicians are going to be doing appointments outside for a very long time. The summertime though, just in the heat. Make sure y'all have y'all sunscreen. Sunglasses. Y'all should be able to wear sunglasses. I don't care. Go out there and talk to them people with your sunglasses on. Hello, ma'am. Welcome to so-and-so. I'm your technician today. Can I help you? That's it. Can you take it'll be a client that'll say that. Can you take your sunglasses off? No, girl. It's ready to be 100 degrees outside. I'm trying to hurry up and get this information so I can take your dog inside because y'all ain't got no AC in that car and ain't no air blowing outside. Y'all got the windows down, but ain't no air blowing. Y'all in one position in this parking spot. Okay? So, no. Can you give me your information? Don't worry about my sunglasses. Don't worry about if I got flip-flops on. Don't worry about, I know some technicians, they like wear flip-flops at the reception desk. Not like actually, you know, restraining animals and doing appointments. No. But I'm just saying, yeah, like, you know, that it's a mess. But I'm hoping that you guys stick with it, stay strong. And I'll talk to you guys next week for the next episode where I will be discussing the pandemic pet owners, okay? Follow me on all social media at Let's Talk Wild. Give me a thumbs up, a like, a share, a follow. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And make sure you guys love yourself, love one another, and most importantly, make sure you love your pets, okay? Thanks, guys, for coming and tuning in. Bye.